has been granted. 5-second access.
Ladies, gentlemen, wives, husbands, sons, daughters, cousins, everyone else I've forgotten. Welcome again to another episode of Tur-Bo's Topic of the Month. I am forever your host, Tur-Bo, and I have a special guest with me for this evening. It's Y.K.C. of 857 fame.
What if you get sick and we need a guest host?
Um,
Can't be forever the host.
all right, when I'm sick, I'm going to have a guest host. I'll probably have 23rd style allergy or whatever, as long as you're not
Until then.
freaking,
I probably won't be hosting.
you could be the guest
I probably
host.
won't be hosting.
I'll give you the title
The
and
heads
we'll
up.
see how it works out.
Just a heads up.
All right. Anyway, we're about to get into a special subject, actually a trend that's been going on the internet for a while. It's these rich chicks that come out with sex tapes and then they're overnight celebrities. So
Celeb sex.
celeb sex, exactly.
Tapes.
That's how it happens.
They're not tapes though.
It's not tapes.
No, it's usually digital.
It's digital.
Maybe where they get it from is a tape.
All right, no. It's first a tape, right? And then it's recorded onto the computer. And then
Nowadays, no.
That's not how it is?
No.
See, that's why I brought in an expert today, Y.K.C. He knows about all this stuff. He's also very familiar with the internet, and he knows how fast these sex tapes or whatever get spread on the internet.
Find it day one.
Now, Y.K.C., let me ask you a question now. The funny thing about Kim Kardashian is the fact that she's this...
Who?
Kim Kardashian? Am I saying her name right? I don't even know. The first time I heard the name of this chick is after she did the sex tape thing anyway.
You
I
mean,
didn't even know who she was.
Paris Hilton's friend.
Paris Hilton's friend.
Her
All
rich,
right, cool.
her rich friend.
Her very rich friend.
Yeah, they
yes,
roll in
another
the same
rich
can.
chick who had a sex tape who is an instant celebrity. The funny thing about her is that she actually goes out with Reggie Bush of the New Orleans Saints, and they're actually really going out. So the funny thing is when you're an NFL football player, you make a lot of money. It's not really that difficult for you to attract the attention of very attractive women.
Yep.
You know, knocking on your door 24/7. So why would you make that type of money and go out with someone who's had a leaked sex tape? Everyone's seen it. You know, isn't that...
Because he's seen it. Probably. And he liked what he saw.
All right.
He's seen everything. There's no surprise. You're like, all right, I guess I want her now.
All right.
So
All right, but suppose you made money like that and you were in the
Yeah,
public
he's probably-
eye like that.
you
And
probably just go, you, and you. So he's bored. He
right.
just wants to try something different.
He wants to try something different. He's
Yeah.
all right.
Not that I think that's a good idea though, because
Right.
I've seen the tape too, and
Mhm.
I wouldn't have said.
Oh, you actually watched the tape? I haven't seen the tape at all. I have no
you
idea.
probably shouldn't.
I shouldn't see the
No,
tape.
I don't recommend it.
What's wrong with
I
the
don't
tape?
recommend
Why
it
is
to
the
none
tape-
of you.
Why,
None of you out there.
why is the tape so bad? It's It's
I've
a-
seen sex
it's a
tapes. I've
tape,
seen
it's
good
free.
sex tapes. There's good and bad sex,
Mm.
and this is bad sex.
Really?
Yeah, you think? No, no.
He's just like no, not at all.
Like she'll fool you.
All right.
She will fool you. If
Really.
you see her pictures, you're like, oh damn, look at that ass. Oh, look at those titties.
She's not bad looking. She's good
Because
looking.
you've
right?
seen pictures, but have you seen her butt ass naked?
No, never seen a butt ass naked before.
That's the problem.
It's bad.
That's
It's
real bad.
Cottage cheese
Real
ass.
bad.
Is that what it is? Very cottage cheesy.
What can I say? It looks like
It's a
kind of like mashed potatoes, a little bit, like 2 mounds of mashed potatoes. And the dress, it looks like whoa, that's some type of curve right there. But
right.
you know, out of it, it's just
It's
I don't know.
It's pretty.
It's like
bad.
a leg sticking out of mashed potatoes. It's not cool.
It's really bad.
And everything, no, nothing's cool.
So you would never.
There's
you
no
would-
firmness, no firmness. And she has like an exercise tape out too.
She has to
I
exercise.
don't know
though.
why, because she hasn't been doing it.
Does she have like?
She just filmed it at one time.
a
It's like,
stunt
this
double?
is how you do a jumping jack. But I don't understand. I don't know.
does
And like she needs to make money. They just do stuff because they're bored. They don't need money. What is she rich for? what is she rich
No,
for?
what is she rich for?
Not because of sex.
No, I think
No.
her father or something like that was
He was OJ. He was in the OJ trial. He was the lawyer for him.
right. It was
And
in
then he
the,
died.
right. It
And-
was
but that was after a divorce, and then she
And-
got married to some other Olympian.
And that's how
Her
she-
husband. I mean, her husband was an Olympian guy. Not Kim Kardashian. Her mom or whatever.
was,
But
right.
yeah, I don't know what Kim Kardashian has done
Mm-hmm.
other than like pose
Right. Other than that.
and get talked about.
All right.
because
So for the record, you wouldn't date somebody who had a sex tape that was blown up on the internet like that, would you? Is that something that you would do, or
like I said, depends on the tape.
it depends? All right, so there you have it from Y.K.C. If the tape is good enough, if someone comes out with a sex tape and it's all right, if it's
It was a bad tape.
right.
It was a bad tape.
if the Y.K.C. would date you if the tape is good enough and he's single at the time, but you know
She's
for
just laying down, flat stomach.
right,
Like she
for
wasn't
females
even.
that are for females that are watching this, who want to be famous, you want to be a celebrity, there are a lot more dignified ways to do it. And I wouldn't
No,
recommend
you can still
this.
do it that way, but just do a good one.
But
Don't be lazy.
But
You can't be lazy. If you don't have to work, at least work at sex.
But Y.K.C., you have to answer this. There are bad consequences, right, to coming
Not
out
for
with a
them.
tape like that.
Not for them. Who
Well-
cares about the tape now? She
well-
has a show. Freaking E gave her a show after that. Of
Well,
course.
for people for no talent, I guess that's a good
Nope,
way to
because
have.
if Paris Hilton didn't have her tape, you wouldn't be talking about Paris Hilton, and you wouldn't have been talking about her friend. There's a whole bunch of sex tapes leading into a whole different realm. I've seen them all.
That's messed up. That's messed up. Well, all right, that concludes our show. You heard from Y.K.C. If the sex tape is good enough, then maybe you might get a shot at dating him. But for everybody else who wants to be famous, I wouldn't really recommend it unless you don't really have any talent and you happen to have a lot of money already. Okay, so that ends Turbo's topic of the month. If you're interested in listening to some innovative hip-hop, some real stuff, log on to 857music.com. Also, subscribe to the newsletter to get your free songs, videos, and updates sent right to you. I'm Tur-Bo, host of Turbo's Topic of the Month. Next week, look out for the 23rd word. This is Y.K.C. of 857, and we're out.
Kim Kardashian, boo!